Well, to talk about the targeting of journalists in Gaza, we're joined from London by journalist Tim Dawson. He's the Deputy General Secretary of the International Federation of Journalists. Welcome to TRT World. I just want to start by getting your reaction to these numbers. At least 15 journalists have been killed by Israeli artillery strikes and 20 injured while on duty.
They're deeply shocking. This is, the most extreme journalist death toll that we've seen in a short period of conflict that I can remember. It's worth remembering also that, to my knowledge, 3 Israeli journalists have also died since the start of this conflict. But this is, who knows how this conflict will play out, but the death toll among journalists is truly, truly shocking.
And why is that? Because it's clearly written that they are press, and of course we all have so freshly in our minds the killing of Shireen Abu Akleh, and we wonder why things haven't changed, what her legacy was.
Well, the precise circumstances of each of these deaths is something that I'm not that hasn't yet become clear, and some of them, no doubt, are as a result of bombing that's falling on the Gaza Strip, in which journalists are inadvertently caught up. There is no question, however, that the Israeli Defense Forces have a shocking track record of seemingly targeting journalists, and Shireen Abu Akleh is obviously the most well known. The evidence around her death has yet to be judicially tested, but the evidence that I have seen certainly suggests there's a very strong case to answer that the Israeli Defense Forces very deliberately set out to kill her, and tragically were successful. In that context, one can't help but wonder how it is that so many journalists are being killed. Is it simply that they're being caught up in explosions that are falling around them anyway, because they necessarily need to be in the places where bombs are falling to try and show the world what's happening, or are they being targeted, as appears to be the case in the past? And
remind us, Tim, what the law says, what international law says about journalists who are the eyes and ears of a conflict. What does that law say for their protection?
Well, that they should be treated as civilians and that they should be protected by military forces. It's fairly straightforward. Journalists are patently not to be treated as combatants. Their lives, like any other civilians, are to be safeguarded by military personnel.
Tim, fantastic to speak to you here today on TRT World. That was Tim Dawson, Deputy General Secretary at the International Federation of Journalists, live from London. Thank you.
Thank you.